How's it going, everyone? The Packers have released their final injury report, and for the most part, it's about what we expected, a pretty healthy list despite how long it is. So, starting with Jaire Alexander, was not a participant, once again with that ankle injury, and is officially listed as questionable. And when Matt LaFleur was asked about his inactivity this week and how he feels about his availability for game time on Saturday, he simply stated that it's just where he's at right now, and hopefully he'll be ready to go. Now, they did state a couple of days ago during Wednesday's practice that he's a lot further along than he was last week comparative to game time. So hopefully that trends to where he still does play and is actually pretty healthy and is able to play. But they're going to give up until pretty much a hour and a half before game time before they make any decision. Now, I do also expect in that place, they probably were going to elevate David Long Jr. like they did last time as a precaution. Now, just because he gets elevated doesn't mean he's actually going to play. It's more, like I said, an insurance policy. So we'll see. And I do expect that to actually happen at least. And in the event that Alexander can't go, pretty much Corey Ballantyne will be the replacement for him. Next, we have AJ Dillon, who was a limited participant today and is officially listed as questionable. There's no entire reports on how good of a chance he has to play. But if he's not going to be active for this game, there will still be Aaron Jones starting with Patrick Taylor and Emmanuel Wilson behind him to replace him. Next, we have Kingsley Enagbare is officially listed as out. It's a little bit weird why we haven't put him on IR, and they actually haven't confirmed officially that he's torn his ACL, just that they fear he's torn his ACL. So a little bit weird on that front considering we got that report believe on Sunday or Monday, and well, nothing has happened from there. Usually we have a couple days, it's already official, and then they're put on IR. So a little bit interesting there while he's still on the roster, kind of taking up a roster spot. Next, we have Rashawn Gary, Elton Jenkins, and Aaron Jones, who are all limited participants, but they have no injury designation, so they are good to go. Isaiah McDuffie was a limited participant and is officially listed as questionable. I feel like he actually does have a good chance to play. It's good to see that he was able to practice on both of the days the Packers had practice. And he might actually play another pivotal role in this game because against the Cowboys, he actually did kind of start and played on the early downs before Devondre Campbell came in on third downs and probably obvious passing downs. But Isaiah McDuffie was kind of depended on to kind of stop the run early on. Try to make it nice third and long and instead of third and short and manageable for the Cowboys. I feel like it's going to kind of be necessary against the 49ers as well. So hopefully McDuffie is healthy enough and is able to be good to go. Then we have Keyshawn Nixon, Jonathan Owens, Jaden Reed, Darnell Savage, Preston Smith, Quay Walker, and Christian Watson with no game time designation. So they're all healthy and good to go. Then lastly, a new one. Daniel Whelan, our punter, was a limited participant on the injury list due to an illness, has officially listed as questionable, but Matt LaFleur doesn't seem like he's very fearful that he'll miss the game. It's just an illness, and he's pretty confident that he'll be good to go on Saturday. Now, in the event that he isn't able to be good to go, we do not have a backup punter as of right now, and that would mean Anders Carlson would be the emergency punter for us. A little scary, but I don't think there's any real fear. He should pass his illness and be good to go. Now, over on the 49ers side, they have a relatively healthy list as well, and they only have one player out and one player questionable. So on the injury list, they had Arik Armstead, Jair Brown, John Feliciano, all no game time designations, so they are good to go. Cleveland Farrell, their defensive end, did not participate this entire week, and they have already officially listed him as out, so he will not be suiting up for them. Tashawn Gibson and Danny Gray, no game time designations, so they'll be suiting up. Dre Greenlaw is the other player, officially listed as questionable. Still think he has a pretty good chance of suiting up for them, and they'll obviously want that, but we'll see come game time, officially listed as questionable. Then George Kittle, Christian McCaffrey, George Odom, Logan Ryan, and Ambry Thomas all are good to go for them with no game day designation. And that's about our injury list. Not a bad one. Pretty much what we expected. Once again, I don't know why Enagbare is still on there, but officially listed as out. Feel like Jaire still has a good chance based off last week how it went, that he has a very good chance of suiting up this week. And the same thing with Isaiah McDuffie. Hopefully he is able to. With AJ Dillon, kind of unknown, but still I'm not really pressed that he starts because I want Aaron Jones to get the ball as much as possible. And I don't want snaps taken away from him. So I kind of don't want AJ Dillon still to play. But hey, who knows? AJ Dillon did have a good second half of the year. It's just Aaron Jones has been so hot and he needs touches and should be force fed essentially. But let me know what you think down in the comments. If you liked the video, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and as always, go Pack Go.